I'll read it. Helena Rafferty writes, hello, Mr. Crawford. The Canton police are currently investigating reports by citizens of alleged forgeries on a petition for a special town meeting. Now, keep in mind, my question to her, has the Canton police ever investigated any ballot petition ever? Because to me, that shows that this is a bullshit crime. This isn't a real crime. This isn't something that they ever investigate. There's elections all the time. Did they investigate Chris's signatures? Did they investigate John Conley's signatures? No, they've never investigated their signatures.
Right.
So that was my question. Have they ever investigated? How often have they ever investigated signatures in the past? So she continues, to my knowledge, this is the only time in the past 10 years that we have been involved in this type of investigation, as no other citizens have ever filed a complaint alleging this felony on a petition. Wait, a felony?
A felony?
A felony? Are you serious? Now, gee, I wonder why no one's ever complained before. Why is all of a sudden this is, you don't think that would kind of dawn on them? Like, wow, this is kind of. So she goes on, as I am sure you are aware, whenever someone comes into the police station to file a complaint of a crime, it is our responsibility to investigate same. No, it's not. No, it's not. So why didn't it go to the third party right away? Why didn't it go to where all of this stuff, the voting stuff goes, which is the Ethics Commission or the Attorney General, if it's really serious?
When did she send this email to you?
She sent it on the 25th, a few days ago.
But that was still supposedly after it was referred up to the Attorney General's office.
There you go.
So why?
I don't know that it's.
So, but they're full of it, though. They don't investigate every complaint. I mean, when I was in Cambridge, when I lived in Cambridge, we saw someone try to rob the next door neighbor going in the window. And because we caught the guy and he took off, the cops came and they're like, you have no video. You have no information except you saw a guy and he's probably going to get off. So they didn't investigate. The cop told me straight out, there's not enough to investigate this crime. We know it's a crime. We know this guy is probably trying to break into someone's house. They do it every single day. They're acting
this
like
was newsworthy. This was newsworthy. This is what they wanted.
Yeah.
And they ran with it.
Political agenda.
And they failed. Yeah, and it's like 2020 all over again, really. I mean, it really is very much like it. You know, you don't like the results, so you change them.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and we had over 100 extra signatures, so there was nothing that they could do. They couldn't put a dent in it. And
she admits that they've never investigated any case of ballot forgery ever, as long as she's been there. I should say it all. Like, they're inventing new crimes because they don't like what you're doing.
Right. Right. And they are not happy that the citizens had the wherewithal to know that if you're not going to answer our questions and you're not going to respond to us, we're not going to sit in silence like some of these other people who are terrified. We're going to take the next measures. And the next steps were to request a special town meeting. And we did it. And maybe they were blindsided by it. Apparently they were, because they had no clue what we were doing. And, you know, so now they have to do it. And if they didn't want to meet with just a small group of people, I can't imagine how they feel about meeting with the whole town and the Canton High School. They must be beside themselves. But they brought it on themselves.
And when is that's coming up this month, November, right? Like I'm saying November, like we're already there. But yeah, we are.
Monday before Thanksgiving.